Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys checking today's video out and spending some time with me. And I think you're going to be happy you did, because finally, guys, I get to talk about the new Megabass lure that just came out. Today is the release of it. I've been wanting to do this video for months. I've had these baits for several months now, and I'm going to show you what it is, give you guys some tips and advice on how to fish it. And I can promise you guys, over the next 3 or 4 months, this thing is going to load the boat for you. So we're going to get into that in today's episode. Also, guys, just a quick invitation. I'd like to invite everybody to please hit that subscribe button here at Intuitive Angling. It's free and easy to do so. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. It's a good way to help the channel out. We're really working hard to get to 150,000 subscribers. And also, if you want to become a channel member of Intuitive Angling, channel members get extra videos every week that are private, that are not seen by the public. All you have to do is go to my YouTube homepage, click on the join button for information, and get y'all set up with that, so I really appreciate it. Okay guys, a lot of y'all know that I've been with Megabass since 1992, almost since the start of the company. I helped invent or helped design the Megabass Vision 110 back in the late 90s. So I have been involved with Megabass forever. And it's been a long time since I have seen a bait that I am so excited about. It's this one I'm going to show you, and that is the new little finessey downsized 5-inch Megabass Magdraft. Guys, this thing is freaking unbelievable. Now here is this is the most popular one here, guys. This is the Megabass 6-inch Magdraft. It's probably arguably the #1 swim bait in the United States. And you can see the size difference, quite a bit smaller. It's not only in length, but in a side-to-side profile, guys, just a downsized version of this. And guys, I got these about 2 months ago, and it's been super cold here in Missouri. Our lakes are half froze over. So obviously it's not swim bait season yet, but I've had a chance to throw this thing to look at it. This thing looks like a live shad in the water. You cannot believe the action and how realistic this thing looks in the water. Of course, the 6-inch one does too, but guys, this thing right here, I am more excited about any Megabass Magdraft, this 5-incher, than I am any of them. Now, look at the different variations. Here's the 8-inch, guys. Look at the difference between this 8-inch and the 5-inch. Also, guys, Tackle Warehouse has got these right now. They're probably going to sell out today, so I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description if you guys would like to get them before they sell out, because today is the release of it. So I'll put that link in the description if you want to use it. But anyway, guys, let's talk a little bit about why I'm so excited about this 5-inch Magdraft. Now, first of all, when you're dealing with big swim baits, like an 8-inch or even a 6-inch like this, it takes a pretty sizable commitment from a fish to hit something like this. That's why on swim baits, even like with the 6-inch or the 8-inch, you get a lot of fish that come up and look at these things but don't get it, because they're going through the water, fairly slow like that. And in clear water, bass get really good look at the lures, and bass aren't stupid. They know they didn't survive on this planet for 3 million years by making a lot of mistakes. So that's why the number of actual strikes that you get on a big swim bait versus the fish you see that get close to it is quite a bit of gap there. Now, with the little 5-inch one, guys, this is going to enable those fish that track that bait to strike this bait more. It's more diminutive, it's smaller, more natural looking. It's not quite, it doesn't take the commitment that a bigger swim bait does for a fish to hit it. Yet, nevertheless, it's still a large profile bait. It's still a 5-inch bait. So the thing that is going to set this 5-inch Megabass Magdraft apart from anything else is you're going to be able to increase the number of strikes, followers, and bites you get, probably by, it's going to triple probably the number of bites that you actually hook up with, since they are willing to commit to a smaller bait versus a larger one. And therefore, since the bait is 5 inches long, it's going to attract 1.5 pound fish or 10-pound fish. Guys, I can promise you right now, I don't really want this to get out yet, because I want to have a chance to use this in my March and April and May tournaments. Guys, I can promise you right now that you're going to hear more about this little 5-inch Magdraft than any other lure out there, in the fishing industry right now. Yeah, everything is going to get dominated by jig head minnow with forward-facing sonar, but for this bait here, which can be used for offshore fishing, but just for fishing in general, this is going to be the #1 selling bait in the country this year. I can guarantee it. But anyway, if you guys aren't familiar, let me give you a little quick tutorial if you're not familiar with the Megabass Magdraft. Now what you have in here is you've got a hook hanger here that is on a barrel swivel, and then you've got a magnet with a little slit in the belly here, so that hook stays up on the magnet. You know, you can see it just connects it there. But what you want to do is you want to slip one of the barbs of the hook in that slit, and it sort of hides the hook a little bit. Now this is a big deal because when you're talking about a sight-oriented bait like a Magdraft, everything is important as far as it not being a strike detractor. And by burying that hook up inside there like that, you know, it really puts that hook out of range. It makes it sort of weedless. And guys, when they bite this thing, you don't miss them. They get them by both of those bottom treble hooks like there. It just slips out like that, and then they'll jump around like that, and you'll catch them. But the cool thing about a Magdraft swim bait, another thing about it, is when you reel it through the water, the head moves side to side like that, as well as the tail waggling. So you got this thing just sort of wiggling through the water like that. It looks exactly like, you know, some type of a bait fish, minnow or shad. And main reason that I'm excited about this is the size of the profile. You know, fish get more finicky, they're wary, they get more heavy fishing pressure now than they've ever got. So by downsizing to a little small Magdraft like this, it's just going to be a big player for this year. So I just want to clue you guys in on it. You know, one of the things you want to do on this, you got to set it up with the right equipment. I've experimented with the line test a little bit. Now on the 6-inch model, I usually use 15-pound test Seaguar and Vizx fluorocarbon line. But on the little 5-inch model, I found out if you go down to 10 to 12-pound test fluorocarbon, it really fishes a little bit better. You got better feel for it, cast it further, bait reacts better. So I would suggest like 12-pound test Seaguar and Vizx fluorocarbon on some type of a, you know, 7.5 foot medium heavy bait cast rod. I use that Megabass Perfect Pitch, which is a 7 foot 2 inch, sort of a medium fast tip. But anyway, guys, just pick you a few up, man. This is what they look like in the box there. A lot of really good colors in it. They got a wide variety of colors based upon different water clarities. Most of the time, these are my two favorite, guys. This is called the MB Gizzard Shad, really good in super clear water, and more like an albino finish like this for a little bit more off-colored water, or on a cloudy day, this albino works really good. But anyway, guys, I'll link it in my Tackle Warehouse description, Megabass 5-inch Magdraft. You guys are gonna love this thing. You're gonna hear a lot about it. I will be fishing this thing heavily, especially in the month, you know, from about mid-March into May. And I'll keep you guys updated on the success of it. So talk to y'all later. See you.